welcome to the English Podcast Classroom. I'm your host and English teacher, and I'm so excited to be with you today. This is a special place where we learn English together, step by step, in a natural and enjoyable way. Today, we have something really special for you. We're going to explore 150 daily use English sentences that will help you speak more naturally, just like a native speaker. These aren't just random sentences. They are the sentences that English speakers use every single day in real life. Think about this for a moment. When you were a child learning your first language, you didn't start by memorizing grammar rules or vocabulary lists. You started by listening to complete sentences. You heard your parents say things like, "Good morning," "Are you hungry?" and "Time to go to bed." Slowly, you began to understand and then to speak these sentences yourself. This is exactly what we're going to do today, but with English. We're going to learn 150 sentences that English speakers use in their daily lives, from the moment they wake up in the morning until they go to bed at night. The goal of today's episode is simple but powerful. By the end of our time together, you will have a collection of 150 useful sentences that you can start using immediately. These sentences will help you in many situations: talking with friends, shopping, working, traveling, and much more. But here's the most important part. We're not just going to learn these sentences. We're going to understand them deeply. I'll explain what each sentence means, when to use it, and I'll give you real-life examples. This way, you won't just memorize words. You'll truly understand how to use English naturally. I want you to know that learning English through sentences is one of the most effective ways to become fluent. When you learn complete sentences, you're not just learning words. You're learning grammar, pronunciation, and cultural context, all at the same time. It's like getting 4 lessons in one. Throughout today's episode, I encourage you to repeat the sentences after me. Don't worry if you don't pronounce them perfectly at first. The most important thing is to practice and to keep trying. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. So, are you ready? Let's begin this exciting journey together. By the time we finish today, you'll have 150 new tools to help you communicate in English more confidently and naturally. Why sentence-based learning works. Before we dive into our 150 sentences, let me explain why learning complete sentences is so powerful for improving your English. Understanding this will help you get the most out of today's lesson. First, let's think about how children learn languages. When a baby is born, they don't start by learning individual words. They listen to complete sentences from day one. They hear "Good morning, sweetie," "Are you hungry?" and "Let's go for a walk." The baby's brain naturally absorbs these sentence patterns, and later, they begin to use similar patterns to express their own ideas. This is called natural language acquisition, and it's the most effective way humans learn languages. When you learn English through complete sentences, you're using the same natural process that helped you learn your first language. Let me tell you about Maria, one of my my former students. Maria came to me after studying English grammar for 3 years. She knew all the rules: present perfect, past continuous, conditional sentences. But she couldn't have a simple conversation at the coffee shop. She would say things like, "I want coffee 1 cup, please," instead of, "I'd like a cup of coffee, please." What was the problem? Maria had learned grammar rules and individual words, but she had never learned how English speakers actually put these pieces together in real life. So we changed her approach. Instead of studying more grammar rules, we started learning complete sentences that she could use in her daily life. Within 3 months, Maria was having natural conversations with her English-speaking neighbors. She wasn't thinking about grammar rules anymore. She was using the sentence patterns she had learned and practiced. This is the power of sentence-based learning. Here are the key benefits of learning complete sentences. First, you learn grammar naturally. When you learn the sentence, "I've been waiting for you for 10 minutes, you're not just learning vocabulary. You're learning the present perfect continuous tense, the preposition for with time, and the natural word order, all without studying grammar rules. Second, you develop natural rhythm and pronunciation. English has a special rhythm and flow. When you learn complete sentences, you learn this natural rhythm. You learn which words are stressed, where to pause, and how words connect to each other. This makes your English sound much more natural. Third, you learn cultural context. Language isn't just words and grammar, it's culture. When you learn that English speakers say, "How's it going?" instead of "How are you?" in casual situations, you're learning both language and culture together. Fourth, you build confidence faster. When you know complete sentences, you can start communicating immediately. You don't have to think about grammar rules or worry about making mistakes. You simply use the sentences you've learned and practiced. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine you're learning how to ask for directions. You could study vocabulary words like street, left, right, straight, and grammar rules about questions. Or you could learn these complete sentences. "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the train station? Is it far from here? Should I take a bus or can I walk? Thank you so much for your help." Which approach would help you more in a real situation? Obviously, learning the complete sentences. You would be ready to ask for directions immediately. This is why today's lesson is so valuable. We're not just learning words or grammar rules. We're learning 150 complete sentence patterns that you can use right away in real-life situations. But here's something very important to remember. Learning sentences doesn't mean memorizing them word for word like a robot. It means understanding the patterns and being able to use them flexibly. For example, if you learn the sentence, "I'd like a cup of coffee, please," you're actually learning a pattern. "I'd like something, please." Later, you can use this pattern to say, "I'd like a glass of water, please," or "I'd like a piece of cake, please." This is how native speakers use language. They have thousands of sentence patterns in their minds, and they mix and match these patterns to express their ideas. This is exactly what you'll be able to do after today's lesson. Now, let me share one more important point about why sentence-based learning works so well. When you learn individual words, you store them in one part of your brain. But when you learn complete sentences, you activate multiple areas of your brain at the same time. You're processing meaning, grammar, sound, and context all together. This creates stronger memories and makes it easier to recall the language when you need it. Think about it this way. If I ask you to remember the word beautiful, you might forget it. But if you learn the sentence, "What a beautiful day," you're much more likely to remember it because you have a complete thought, not just an isolated word. Research has shown that people who learn languages through complete sentences become fluent faster than those who focus only on grammar rules and vocabulary lists. They also make fewer mistakes and sound more natural when they speak. So as we go through today's 150 sentences, remember that you're not just learning sentences. You're training your brain to think in English. You're developing the same language patterns that native speakers use every day. Are you excited? I am. Let's start with our first group of sentences. Remember, after I say each sentence, I want you to repeat it out loud. Don't be shy. This is how you'll improve your pronunciation and build your confidence. Let's start our journey with sentences you can use every morning. These are the sentences that will help you talk about your daily routine and start your day in English. Sentence 1. Good morning. How did you sleep? This is a warm, friendly way to greet someone in the morning. We use this with family members, roommates, or close friends. The phrase, "How did you sleep?" is much more natural than asking, "Did you sleep well?" Notice we use the past tense, "Did you sleep?" because the sleeping happened in the past. You can use this sentence when you see your family at breakfast, when you meet your roommate in the kitchen, or when you call a friend in the morning. Now, please repeat after me. Good morning. How did you sleep? Sentence 2. I need to get ready for work. This sentence uses the phrase, get ready, which means to prepare yourself. We don't say, I need to prepare myself for work. That sounds too formal. Get ready is the natural way to express this idea. You can use this when you're talking to family members or explaining why you need to leave. Repeat after me. I need to get ready for work. Sentence 3. What time is it? This is the most common way to ask about the time in English. We don't usually say, what is the time? That's grammatically correct, but sounds unnatural. What time is it? Is what native speakers always say. You can use this sentence anywhere, at home, at work, with friends. It's one of the most useful sentences in English. Repeat. What time is it? Sentence 4. I'm running late. When English speakers say, I'm running late, we don't mean literally running. This is an expression that means I don't have enough time, or I'm behind schedule. You can use this when you're in a hurry or when you need to explain why you might be delayed. For example, you might text a friend, "I'm running late, but I'll be there in 10 minutes. Repeat, I'm running late." Sentence 5. Have you seen my keys? This is a question we use when we're looking for something. Notice we use "have you seen" instead of "did you see." This is because we're asking about something that might still be relevant now. You can replace keys with any object. Have you seen my phone? Or have you seen my glasses? This sentence is incredibly useful for daily life. Repeat, have you seen my keys? Sentence 6. I'll grab a quick breakfast. The word grab here doesn't mean to take something with your hands. In casual English, grab means get or have. A quick breakfast means a fast, simple breakfast. This sentence shows you're in a hurry, but you still want to eat something. You might say this to your family or roommate to explain your plans. Repeat, I'll grab a quick breakfast. Sentence 7. Don't forget to lock the door. This is a caring reminder we give to family members or roommates. Notice we use "don't forget to" followed by the base form of the verb lock. This is a polite way to remind someone about something important. You can use this pattern for many things. Don't forget to call me. Don't forget to buy milk. Don't forget to turn off the lights. Repeat, don't forget to lock the door. Sentence 8. See you tonight. This is a casual way to say goodbye when you'll see the person later the same day. It's warmer and more personal than just saying goodbye. You can use this with family, friends, or even friendly coworkers. You might say this when leaving for work in the morning or when leaving the office in the afternoon. Repeat, see you tonight. Sentence 9. Traffic is really bad today. This sentence uses the present tense to describe a current situation. When we talk about traffic, weather, or other current conditions, we often use "is really" for emphasis. You can replace bad with other adjectives like heavy, terrible, or slow. This is a common topic of conversation, especially in cities. People often talk about traffic when they're late or when explaining delays. Repeat, traffic is really bad today. Sentence 10. I should leave in 5 minutes. We use should here to talk about what's necessary or advisable. This sentence is useful when you're planning your time or letting others know your schedule. The phrase "in 5 minutes" means after 5 minutes have passed. You can change the time. I should leave in 10 minutes, or I should leave in half an hour. Repeat, I should leave in 5 minutes. Sentence 11. Where did I put my wallet? This is a question we ask ourselves when we can't find something. Notice the word order. Where did I put? Not where I put. This sentence shows you're trying to remember where you placed something. You can use this pattern for any object. Where did I put my sunglasses? Or where did I put my documents? Repeat. Where did I put my wallet? Sentence 12. I'm almost ready. Almost ready means nearly finished preparing. This is what you say when someone is waiting for you and you want to let them know you'll be finished soon. It's more polite than making them guess how long you'll take. You might say this when your friend is waiting for you or when your family is ready to leave. Repeat, I'm almost ready. Sentence 13. Did you check the weather? This question uses did you check, past tense, because you're asking if the person looked at the weather forecast earlier. Checking the weather is a common morning activity, especially when planning what to wear or whether to bring an umbrella. This is a practical question you can ask family members or coworkers. Repeat, did you check the weather? Sentence 14. I hope it doesn't rain. This sentence expresses a wish about the future. Notice we use doesn't rain, present tense, after hope, not won't rain. This is the correct grammar pattern for expressing hopes about future events. You can use this pattern for many situations. I hope it's not too crowded. I hope the meeting goes well. I hope you have a good day. Repeat, I hope it doesn't rain. Sentence 15. Have a great day. This is a wonderful way to wish someone well as you're saying goodbye. It's positive, friendly, and shows you care about their well-being. You can use this with almost anyone, family, friends, coworkers, even strangers in service situations. This sentence can make someone's day a little brighter. It's especially nice to say to family members as they leave for work or school. Repeat, have a great day. Now you have learned 15 sentences about morning routines and daily activities. These sentences will help you start your day in English and have natural conversations with the people around you. Practice using these sentences in your own morning routine, and you'll be surprised how quickly they become natural for you. Section 2. Work and Professional Situations. Sentences 1630. Now let's learn sentences that will help you in professional situations. Whether you work in an office, a store, a restaurant, or any other workplace, these sentences will help you communicate effectively with your colleagues and customers. Sentence 16. Good morning, everyone. This is a polite and professional way to greet a group of people when you arrive at work. It's friendly, but not too casual. You can use this when you enter your office, start a meeting, or join a group of coworkers. This greeting shows that you're acknowledging everyone present, which is considered polite and inclusive. Repeat, good morning, everyone. Sentence 17. How's your day going so far? This is a friendly way to show interest in someone's well-being. So far means up until now. This question shows you care about the person and want to know how they're feeling about their day. You can ask this to coworkers, customers, or anyone you meet during the day. It's warmer than just asking, how are you? Repeat, how's your day going so far? Sentence 18. I have a meeting at 10. This is a simple way to state your schedule. Notice we use at with specific times. You can use this sentence to explain why you might not be available or to let others know your plans. You can replace 10 with any time. I have a meeting at 2:30 or I have a meeting at noon. Repeat. I have a meeting at 10. Sentence 19. Could you help me with this? This is a polite way to ask for assistance. Could you is more polite than can you in professional situations. This sentence shows respect for the other person and acknowledges that helping you is a choice, not an obligation. You can use this when you need help with a task, problem, or question. It works in any professional situation. Repeat. Could you help me with this? Sentence 20. I'll get back to you on that. This is a professional way to say that you need time to think about something or find information before giving an answer. Get back to you means contact you again later with information. You can use this in meetings, phone calls, or emails when you can't answer immediately. Repeat. I'll get back to you on that. Sentence 21. What's the deadline for this project? A deadline is the final date when something must be completed. This is an important question to ask when you receive a new task or project. It shows you're responsible and want to plan your time properly. You can replace project with report, assignment, task, or any work-related item. Repeat. What's the deadline for this project? Sentence 22. I'm working on it right now. This sentence tells someone that you're currently doing the task they asked about. Right now emphasizes that you're doing it at this moment. This is a good response when someone asks about the status of your work. It shows you're being productive and taking their request seriously. Repeat. I'm working on it right now. Sentence 23. Let me double check that for you. Double check means to verify something a second time to make sure it's correct. This sentence shows you're careful and want to give accurate information. It's professional and shows attention to detail. You can use this when someone asks for information and you want to make sure you give them the right answer. Repeat. Let me double check that for you. Sentence 24. Is there anything else you need? This is an excellent customer service sentence. It shows you're helpful and want to make sure the person is completely satisfied. You can use this with customers, clients, or even coworkers after you've helped them with something. This sentence demonstrates good service and professionalism. Repeat. Is there anything else you need? Sentence 25. I'll send you the details by email. This sentence combines future tense, I'll send, with a method of communication. By email specifies how you'll send the information. This is very common in modern workplaces where email is the primary form of written communication. You can replace email with text, message, or phone, depending on the situation. Repeat. I'll send you the details by email. Sentence 26. Can we schedule a time to talk? Schedule a time means to plan a specific time for something. This sentence is useful when you need to have a longer conversation, but don't have time right now. It's professional and shows respect for the other person's time. You might use this when you need to discuss something complex, or when you're both too busy to talk immediately. Repeat. Can we schedule a time to talk? Sentence 27. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. This is a polite way to ask for clarification when something is confusing. Starting with I'm sorry makes it polite, but introduces your problem. It's much better to ask for clarification than to pretend you understand when you don't. This sentence shows honesty and a desire to do things correctly. Repeat. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Sentence 28. That makes perfect sense. This is a positive response when someone explains something to you. Makes perfect sense means is completely logical and clear. This sentence shows you understand and agree with what they've said. It's encouraging to the speaker and shows you are listening carefully. Repeat. That makes perfect sense. Sentence 29. Thanks for your patience. Patience means the ability to wait calmly. This sentence acknowledges that someone has been waiting for you or dealing with a problem, and you appreciate their understanding. It's very professional and polite. You can use this when you've taken time to solve a problem when you're late or when someone has waited for you. Repeat. Thanks for your patience. Sentence 30. Have a productive afternoon. This is a professional way to wish someone well when you're ending a conversation or meeting. Productive means getting a lot of work done successfully. It's more specific to work situations than just saying, have a good afternoon. You can use this with coworkers, clients, or business contacts. Repeat. Have a productive afternoon. These 15 professional sentences will help you communicate effectively in any workplace. They show politeness, professionalism, and good communication skills. Practice using these sentences in your work environment, and you'll notice how much more confident you feel in professional English conversations. Section 3. Shopping and ERRANDS. Sentences 3145. Shopping and running errands are daily activities where you'll need to communicate with store employees, service providers, and other customers. These sentences will help you navigate these situations confidently and naturally. Sentence 31. Excuse me, where can I find the milk? This is a polite way to ask for help in a store. Excuse me gets someone's attention politely. Where can I find is more natural than where is when asking about products in a store. You can replace milk with any product you're looking for. Store employees expect this question and are usually happy to help. Repeat. Excuse me, where can I find the milk? Sentence 32. How much does this cost? This is the standard way to ask about price. We use does with this, singular, and do with these, plural. Cost is more common than price in spoken English when asking about individual items. You can point to any item while asking this question. Repeat. How much does this cost? Sentence 33. Do you have this in a different size? This question is essential when shopping for clothes, shoes, or other items that come in different sizes. Do you have is the standard way to ask about availability. In a different size is more polite than specifying exactly what size you want immediately. The employee will usually ask what size you need after you ask this question. Repeat. Do you have this in a different size? Sentence 34. I'd like to return this, please. I'd like to is more polite than I want to in service situations. Return means to bring back something you bought. This sentence is useful when something doesn't fit, doesn't work, or you simply changed your mind about a purchase. Most stores have return policies, and this is the polite way to start the return process. Repeat. I'd like to return this, please. Sentence 35. Do you accept credit cards? This is an important question to ask before you shop or when you're ready to pay. Accept means they will take that form of payment. You can also ask, do you take credit cards? Which means the same thing. Some small businesses still only accept cash, so this is a practical question. Repeat. Do you accept credit cards? Sentence 36. Is there a discount on this item? A discount means a reduced price. This question is useful when you see sale signs or when items look like they might be on sale. On this item specifies which product you're asking about. You can also ask, is this on sale? Which has the same meaning. Repeat. Is there a discount on this item? Sentence 37. I'll take 2 of these. This is how you tell someone what you want to buy. I'll take means I want to purchase. 2 of these means 2 of the items you're pointing to or holding. It's simple and clear. You can change the number. I'll take 1 of these. I'll take 5 of these, etc. Repeat. I'll take 2 of these. Sentence 38. Where's the checkout? Checkout is the area where you pay for your items. This question is useful in large stores where the checkout area might not be obvious. You can also ask, where do I pay? Or where's the cashier? Store employees will give you directions to the payment area. Repeat. Where's the checkout? Sentence 39. Can I get a bag for this? In many places, you need to ask for bags or pay for them. This is a polite way to request a bag for your purchases. Some stores charge for bags, so the employee will let you know if there's a cost. You can also ask, do you have bags? Or may I have a bag? Repeat. Can I get a bag for this? Sentence 40. Do you have the receipt? A receipt is the paper that shows what you bought and how much you paid. This question is useful when returning items or when the cashier forgets to give you the receipt. Receipts are important for returns and warranties. You might also need to ask this when someone else in your family did the shopping. Repeat. Do you have the receipt? Sentence 41. What time do you close? This is important to know so you don't arrive when the store is closing. Close means to stop serving customers and lock the doors. Knowing closing times helps you plan your shopping trips better. Store employees will tell you the exact closing time. Repeat. What time do you close? Sentence 42. Is this the right line? In stores with multiple checkout lines, you might not be sure which line to join. Line, American English, or queue, British English, means the group of people waiting to pay. This question helps you make sure you're in the correct place. Other customers or employees will help direct you to the right line. Repeat. Is this the right line? Sentence 43. Thank you for your help. This is a polite way to show appreciation when someone has helped you. Store employees work hard to help customers, and saying thank you makes their day better. It's also just good manners. You can use this after getting directions, trying on clothes, or receiving any assistance. Repeat. Thank you for your help. Sentence 44. Have a nice day. This is a friendly way to end your interaction with store employees or other customers. It's positive and polite. Many store employees will say this to you first, and it's nice to say it back. This sentence creates a positive feeling and shows good manners. Repeat. Have a nice day. Sentence 45. I'll come back later. Sometimes stores don't have what you need, or you decide not to buy anything today. This sentence politely tells the employee that you might return another time. It's better than just leaving without saying anything. It keeps the door open for future visits and is more polite than saying, I don't want anything. Repeat. I'll come back later. These shopping and errand sentences will help you feel confident in stores, markets, and service businesses. Practice using them the next time you go shopping, and you'll be amazed at how much more natural your English conversations become. Section 4. Social interactions and FRINDSHIPS. Sentences 40-660. Social situations are where English really comes alive. These sentences will help you build friendships, join conversations, and connect with people in natural, comfortable ways. Social English is often more relaxed and friendly than formal English. Sentence 46. How's everything going? This is a warm, friendly greeting that's more personal than how are you. It shows you care about the person's life in general, not just how they feel at this moment. Everything includes work, family, health, and all aspects of life. You can use this with friends, coworkers you know well, or acquaintances you haven't seen in a while. Repeat. How's everything going? Sentence 47. What have you been up to? This question asks what someone has been doing recently. Up to in this context means doing or busy with. It's a casual way to show interest in someone's activities and life. This is perfect for friends you haven't seen for a while, or when you want to start a conversation. Repeat. What have you been up to? Sentence 48. That sounds really interesting. This is a positive response when someone tells you about something they've done or are planning to do. It shows you're listening and you find their story engaging. Really adds emphasis and shows genuine interest. This sentence encourages people to tell you more and shows you're a good listener. Repeat. That sounds really interesting. Sentence 49. Would you like to get coffee sometime? This is a friendly way to invite someone to spend time together. Get coffee doesn't mean you have to drink coffee. It's just a casual way to suggest meeting up. Sometime means you're flexible about when. This invitation is low pressure and gives the other person an easy way to say yes or no. Repeat. Would you like to get coffee sometime? Sentence 50. I'd love to, but I'm busy tonight. This is a polite way to decline an invitation while showing you appreciate being asked. I'd love to shows you want to accept, but I'm busy explains why you can't. This keeps the friendship positive. You can replace tonight with any time, this weekend, tomorrow, next week. Repeat. I'd love to, but I'm busy tonight. Sentence 51. Let's hang out this weekend. Hang out is a casual expression that means spend time together in a relaxed way. It's less formal than meet and suggests you'll just enjoy each other's company without specific plans. This is how friends make informal plans together. You can suggest different times. Let's hang out tomorrow. Let's hang out next Friday. Repeat. Let's hang out this weekend. Sentence 52. What do you like to do for fun? This question helps you learn about someone's interests and hobbies. For fun means in your free time or to enjoy yourself. It's a great conversation starter and helps you find common interests. You can use this when meeting new people or when you want to know someone better. Repeat. What do you like to do for fun? Sentence 53. I really enjoyed spending time with you. This sentence expresses genuine appreciation after spending time with someone. It makes the other person feel good and strengthens your friendship. Really shows your enjoyment was sincere. Say this at the end of a good conversation, after a fun activity, or when saying goodbye to a friend. Repeat. I really enjoyed spending time with you. Sentence 54. You're so funny. This is a compliment you give when someone makes you laugh. So funny is stronger than just funny and shows you really enjoyed their humor. People love to know they can make others laugh. Use this when someone tells a joke, shares a funny story, or says something that makes you smile. Repeat. You're so funny. Sentence 55. I'm sorry I'm late. This is a polite apology when you arrive after the agreed time. It's important to apologize for being late because it shows respect for the other person's time. Keep it simple and sincere. Follow this with a brief explanation if appropriate. I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic was terrible. Repeat. I'm sorry I'm late. Sentence 56. No worries at all. This is a casual, friendly way to tell someone that their lateness or mistake doesn't bother you. No worries means don't worry about it, or it's not a problem. It's very common in casual English. This response helps people feel better when they apologize and shows you're understanding and relaxed. Repeat, no worries at all. Sentence 57. What's your favorite restaurant around here? This question asks for a recommendation about local restaurants. Around here means in this area or nearby. It's a practical question that can lead to good conversations about food and local places. You can replace restaurant with coffee shop, bar, place to eat, or any type of business. Repeat, what's your favorite restaurant around here? Sentence 58. We should definitely try that place. This sentence shows enthusiasm about a suggestion someone made. We should suggests doing something together. Definitely shows you're really interested. That place refers to whatever location they just mentioned. This response encourages the other person and suggests future plans together. Repeat, we should definitely try that place. Sentence 59. Thanks for inviting me. This sentence expresses gratitude when someone includes you in their plans. It shows you appreciate being thought of and included. Saying thank you for invitations makes people more likely to invite you again. You can say this when accepting an invitation or at the event itself. Repeat, thanks for inviting me. Sentence 60. Let's keep in touch. Keep in touch means to maintain contact with someone. This sentence suggests you want to continue the friendship or relationship even if you won't see each other regularly. It's a warm way to end a conversation. You might say this when meeting someone new, when saying goodbye to a friend who's moving, or at the end of a nice evening. Repeat, let's keep in touch. These social interaction sentences will help you build meaningful relationships and feel comfortable in casual conversations. The key to social English is being friendly, showing interest in others, and expressing your feelings. Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, these sentences will help you navigate airports, hotels, public transportation, and all the situations that come up when you're away from home. Sentence 61. Excuse me, where is the nearest subway station? This is the polite way to ask for directions to public transportation. Excuse me gets someone's attention respectfully. Nearest means the closest one to where you are now. You can replace subway station with bus stop, train station, or taxi stand. Local people are usually happy to help travelers with directions. Repeat, excuse me, where is the nearest subway station? Sentence 62. How much is a ticket to downtown? This question asks about the cost of transportation to the city center. Downtown means the main business area of a city. This is essential information when using public transportation in a new city. You can replace downtown with any destination, to the airport, to Central Park, to the hotel district. Repeat, how much is a ticket to downtown? Sentence 63. What time does the next train leave? When using trains or buses, you need to know the schedule. Next train means the train that will depart after the current time. Leave means depart in transportation contexts. You can ask about buses, planes, or any scheduled transportation. Repeat. What time does the next train leave? Sentence 64. I have a reservation under the name Smith. This sentence is used when checking into hotels, restaurants, or any service where you booked in advance. Under the name is the standard phrase for giving your reservation name. Replace Smith with your actual last name. Hotel clerks and restaurant hosts expect this phrase, so it will help you check in smoothly. Repeat. I have a reservation under the name Smith. Sentence 65. Could you call a taxi for me, please? This is a polite request for help getting transportation. Could you is more polite than can you. Hotel staff, restaurant employees, and other service workers can usually help you get a taxi. In the age of ride-sharing apps, you might also ask, do you have Wi-Fi? So you can call your own ride. Repeat. Could you call a taxi for me, please? Sentence 66. How long does it take to get there? This question asks about travel time to a destination. How long asks about duration. Does it take is the correct grammar for asking about time needed. To get there means to reach the destination. This helps you plan your schedule and know when to leave. Repeat. How long does it take to get there? Sentence 67. Is this seat taken? Before sitting down in public transportation, restaurants, or any shared space, it's polite to ask if someone is already using the seat. Taken means occupied or reserved for someone. This shows good manners and helps you avoid sitting in someone else's spot. Repeat. Is this seat taken? Sentence 68. I'd like to check out, please. This is how you tell hotel staff that you're ready to leave and pay your bill. Check out is the hotel term for ending your stay and settling payment. It's different from check-in, which is when you arrive. Most hotels have specific checkout times, usually around 11 a.m. or noon. Repeat. I'd like to check out, please. Sentence 69. Where can I exchange money? When traveling internationally, you might need to change your money to local currency. Exchange money means to trade one currency for another. Banks, hotels, and specialized exchange offices provide this service. You can also ask, is there a bank nearby? Or do you accept US dollars? Repeat. Where can I exchange money? Sentence 70. My flight is delayed. Delayed means the flight will leave later than originally scheduled. This sentence explains why you might be late or why your plans have changed. Flight delays are common, especially during bad weather. You might need to say this when calling a hotel, meeting, or friend who is expecting you. Repeat. My flight is delayed. Sentence 71. Do you speak English? This is a useful question when traveling in countries where English isn't the primary language. It helps you find people who can help you communicate. Many people in tourist areas speak at least some English. If they say no, you can try pointing, using translation apps, or finding someone else to help. Repeat, do you speak English? Sentence 72. Can you recommend a good restaurant? This asks for a personal suggestion about where to eat. Recommend means to suggest something you think is good. Local people and hotel staff usually know the best places to eat in the area. You can be more specific. Can you recommend a good Italian restaurant? Or can you recommend something not too expensive? Repeat. Can you recommend a good restaurant? Sentence 73. I'm lost. Can you help me? Being honest about being lost is better than wandering around confused. I'm lost clearly explains your problem. Can you help me? Is a direct request for assistance. Most people are willing to help lost travelers. Have your destination written down or on your phone to show the person helping you. Repeat, I'm lost. Can you help me? Sentence 74. Thank you so much for your help. This expresses strong gratitude when someone has helped you with directions, recommendations, or other assistance. So much makes the thank you stronger and more sincere. It shows you really appreciate their time and effort. Being polite to helpful people makes travel more pleasant for everyone. Repeat, thank you so much for your help. Sentence 75. Have a safe trip. This is a kind wish you give to someone who is traveling. Safe trip hopes that their journey will be without problems or dangers. It's a caring way to say goodbye to someone who is leaving. You can also say, have a good trip, or travel safely. Repeat, have a safe trip. Section 6. Health and FELINGS. Sentences 76-90. Being able to talk about your health and feelings is essential for daily communication. These sentences will help you express how you feel physically and emotionally and communicate with healthcare providers. Sentence 76. I don't feel very well today. This is a gentle way to say you're sick or not feeling good. Don't feel very well is more common than I am sick in everyday conversation. It can mean physical illness or just feeling tired or uncomfortable. You might say this to explain why you're not your usual self or why you might need to rest. Repeat, I don't feel very well today. Sentence 77. I have a headache. This describes a specific type of pain. Have a headache is the standard way to describe head pain. You can replace headache with other common problems. I have a stomachache. I have a backache. I have a cold. This helps people understand what's wrong and how they might help you. Repeat, I have a headache. Sentence 78. I'm feeling much better now. This sentence tells people that your health or mood has improved. Much better shows significant improvement. Now compares your current state to how you felt before. This is good to say when people have been worried about you or when you're returning to normal activities. Repeat, I'm feeling much better now. Sentence 79. I'm really tired. Tired means you need rest or sleep. Really tired emphasizes how strong the feeling is. This explains why you might not be very active or social, or why you need to go home early. Everyone understands feeling tired, so this sentence helps people understand your needs. Repeat, I'm really tired. Sentence 80. I'm a bit stressed about work. Stressed means feeling pressure or worry. A bit makes it less dramatic than very stressed. This sentence explains your emotional state and helps people understand if you seem worried or distracted. Talking about stress is normal and healthy. People often feel better after sharing their worries. Repeat, I'm a bit stressed about work. Sentence 81. That makes me happy. This sentence expresses a positive emotional response to something. It could be news, a gift, an invitation, or any pleasant experience. Sharing positive feelings helps build relationships with others. You can replace happy with other positive emotions. That makes me excited. That makes me proud. Repeat, that makes me happy. Sentence 82. I'm worried about the test tomorrow. Worried means feeling anxious or concerned about something in the future. This sentence shares your anxiety about an upcoming event. Sharing worries with friends or family often helps you feel better. You can replace the test with any future event you're concerned about. Repeat, I'm worried about the test tomorrow. Sentence 83. I need to see a doctor. This sentence expresses the need for medical care. It could be for illness, injury, or routine health care. Need to see shows it's important, not just something you're considering. This might explain why you need time off work or why you can't do certain activities. Repeat, I need to see a doctor. Sentence 84. I feel great today. This expresses very positive feelings about your health and mood. Feel great is stronger than feel good. The exclamation point shows enthusiasm and energy. Sharing positive feelings spreads good energy to the people around you. Repeat, I feel great today. Sentence 85. I'm getting better every day. This sentence shows gradual improvement in health or any situation. Getting better indicates ongoing progress. Every day emphasizes that the improvement is consistent. This is encouraging for both you and the people who care about you. Repeat, I'm getting better every day. Sentence 86. I can't sleep at night. This describes a common problem called insomnia. Can't sleep means you're unable to fall asleep or stay asleep. At night specifies when the problem occurs, which is when sleep normally happens. Sleep problems affect many people, so sharing this helps others understand why you might be tired during the day. Repeat, I can't sleep at night. Sentence 87. I'm excited about the weekend. Excited means feeling happy anticipation about something in the future. This sentence shares positive feelings about upcoming time off. It shows you have something to look forward to. Sharing excitement helps create positive conversations and can lead to sharing weekend plans. Repeat, I'm excited about the weekend. Sentence 88. I feel sad about leaving. Sad is the emotion you feel when something makes you unhappy. This sentence might be about leaving friends, a job, a place you love, or ending any pleasant experience. Expressing sadness honestly helps people understand your feelings and often leads to comforting responses. Repeat, I feel sad about leaving. Sentence 89. My back hurts. This describes physical pain in a specific body part. Hurts is the simple, direct way to describe pain. You can use this pattern for any body part. My head hurts. My stomach hurts. My foot hurts. Describing pain clearly helps people understand what's wrong and how to help you. Repeat, my back hurts. Sentence 90. I hope you feel better soon. This is a kind wish you give to someone who is sick or upset. Feel better means to recover from illness or sadness. Soon expresses your hope that their recovery will be quick. This shows you care about someone's well-being and want their suffering to end quickly. Repeat, I hope you feel better soon. Section 7. Food and dining. Sentences 91-105. Food is a universal topic that brings people together. These sentences will help you order at restaurants, talk about your food preferences, and enjoy dining experiences with confidence. Sentence 91. What would you recommend? This question asks for suggestions from someone who knows the menu better than you do. Restaurant servers, friends, or local people can give you good advice about what to order. It shows you trust their judgment. This often leads to discovering new foods you might not have tried otherwise. Repeat, what would you recommend? Sentence 92. I'd like to try something new. This sentence expresses your desire to experiment with unfamiliar food. I'd like to try shows openness to new experiences. Something new means food you haven't eaten before. This attitude helps you discover new favorite foods and shows adventure in your eating habits. Repeat, I'd like to try something new. Sentence 93. Could I see the menu, please? This is the polite way to request a menu in a restaurant. Could I see is more polite than can I see. Most restaurants will bring you a menu automatically, but sometimes you need to ask. In some countries, you might need to ask for an English menu if available. Repeat, could I see the menu, please? Sentence 94. I'm allergic to nuts. This sentence gives important medical information about foods that could make you sick. Allergic to means your body has a dangerous reaction to that food. Replace nuts with any food that causes you problems. Always tell restaurant staff about serious food allergies to keep yourself safe. Repeat, I'm allergic to nuts. Sentence 95. This tastes delicious. Tastes delicious expresses strong approval of food. Delicious means the food has an excellent flavor. This compliment makes the cook or server happy and shows you're enjoying your meal. Food compliments are always appreciated and often lead to pleasant conversations. Repeat, this tastes delicious. Sentence 96. Can I have the check, please? This is how you request the bill at the end of your meal. The check, American English, or the bill, British English, shows the cost of your meal. Can I have is the standard polite request. In some restaurants, you might need to go to the counter to pay instead of asking for the check. Repeat, can I have the check, please? Sentence 97. I'm not very hungry. This explains why you might order less food or eat smaller portions. Not very hungry means you don't have a strong desire to eat right now. It helps explain your ordering choices. This is useful when people are encouraging you to eat more than you want. Repeat, I'm not very hungry. Sentence 98. What's your favorite dish here? This question asks someone to share their personal preference about the restaurant's food. Favorite dish means the meal they like best. It's a great way to get a personal recommendation. This question works with servers, friends, or other customers who seem familiar with the restaurant. Repeat, what's your favorite dish here? Sentence 99. I'll have the chicken, please. This is how you place your order at a restaurant. I'll have is the standard phrase for ordering food. The chicken refers to whichever chicken dish you're choosing from the menu. Be specific if there are multiple chicken options. I'll have the grilled chicken, or I'll have the chicken sandwich. Repeat, I'll have the chicken, please. Sentence 100. Could you bring some extra bread? This requests additional food items during your meal. Could you bring is polite and shows the server you're asking for help. Extra bread means more bread than what was originally served. You can replace bread with any side item. Extra napkins, extra sauce, extra vegetables. Repeat, could you bring some extra bread? Sentence 101. I'm on a diet. This explains why you might make specific food choices or eat smaller portions. On a diet means you're following a plan to eat healthier or lose weight. It helps people understand your food decisions. This can explain why you're asking questions about ingredients or choosing lighter options. Repeat, I'm on a diet. Sentence 102. The food here is amazing. This is a strong compliment about the restaurant's food quality. Amazing means extremely good or impressive. This positive comment shows you're really enjoying the dining experience. Restaurants appreciate positive feedback, and it often leads to even better service. Repeat, the food here is amazing. Sentence 103. I'm getting full. This means you're starting to feel satisfied and don't need much more food. Getting full describes the gradual process of becoming satisfied during a meal. It's a polite way to indicate you might not finish everything. This helps people understand why you're eating more slowly or why you might not want more food. Repeat, I'm getting full. Sentence 104. Would you like to share a dessert? This invitation suggests splitting a sweet course with someone. Share a dessert means ordering one dessert for two people to eat together. It's economical and social. This is common when people are getting full, but still want something sweet. Repeat, would you like to share a dessert? Sentence 105. That was a wonderful meal. This sentence expresses satisfaction at the end of a dining experience. Wonderful meal is a high compliment that includes both the food and the overall experience. It shows genuine appreciation. This positive comment often leads to pleasant conversations about the food and restaurant. Repeat, that was a wonderful meal. Section 8. Entertainment and leisure sentences 106.1.20. Entertainment and leisure activities are important parts of life and great topics for conversation. These sentences will help you talk about movies, sports, hobbies, and other fun activities. Sentence 106. What are you doing this weekend? This question asks about someone's plans for their free time. It's a friendly way to show interest in their life and often leads to conversations about hobbies, social plans, or relaxation activities. This question can also lead to invitations to join activities together. Repeat, what are you doing this weekend? Sentence 107. Have you seen any good movies lately? This question asks about recent entertainment experiences. Lately means recently, or in the past few weeks. It's a great conversation starter that can lead to movie recommendations and discussions. Movies are a common interest, so this question usually leads to engaging conversations. Repeat, have you seen any good movies lately? Sentence 108. I love listening to music. This sentence shares a personal preference about entertainment. Love listening to music expresses strong enjoyment of this activity. It often leads to conversations about favorite artists, genres, or concerts. Sharing your interests helps people get to know you better and find common ground. Repeat, I love listening to music. Sentence 109. Do you want to watch something on Netflix? This invitation suggests spending time together watching streaming entertainment. Watch something is casual and flexible about what to view. Netflix is widely recognized, but you can replace it with any streaming service. This is a common way friends and family spend relaxing time together. Repeat, do you want to watch something on Netflix? Sentence 110. I'm not really into sports. This sentence expresses lack of interest in athletic activities or games. Not really into is a casual way to say you don't particularly enjoy something. It's honest, but not negative about other people's interests. This helps people understand your preferences without criticizing sports or sports fans. Repeat, I'm not really into sports. Sentence 111. That game was incredible. This expresses strong excitement about a sporting event or other competition. Incredible means amazingly good or exciting. The exclamation point shows high energy and enthusiasm. Sports fans often share this kind of excitement, and it can lead to animated discussions about the event. Repeat, that game was incredible. Sentence 112. I enjoy reading in my free time. This sentence shares how you like to spend your leisure time. Enjoy reading expresses pleasure in this quiet activity. In my free time specifies when you do this activity. Reading is a respected hobby that often leads to conversations about books, authors, and ideas. Repeat, I enjoy reading in my free time. Sentence 113. Would you like to go to a concert? This invitation suggests attending a live music performance together. Go to a concert means attending a musical event. This type of invitation shows you want to share an entertaining experience. Concerts are social events that can create shared memories and fun experiences. Repeat, would you like to go to a concert? Sentence 114. I'm learning to play guitar. This sentence shares information about a new skill you're developing. Learning to play indicates you're in the process of acquiring this ability. Musical instruments are impressive skills that people often admire. Sharing learning experiences can inspire others and lead to conversations about music and hobbies. Repeat, I'm learning to play guitar. Sentence 115. What kind of music do you like? This question asks about someone's musical preferences. What kind of music asks about genres, styles, or artists. Music taste is very personal, so this question helps you understand someone better. This often leads to sharing favorite songs, discovering new music, or finding common interests. Repeat, what kind of music do you like? Sentence 116. I prefer comedies to action movies. This sentence compares two entertainment preferences. Prefer comedies to action movies means you like funny movies more than adventure movies. It gives specific information about your taste. You can use this pattern for any comparison. I prefer tea to coffee, or I prefer books to movies. Repeat, I prefer comedies to action movies. Sentence 117. The show starts at 8. This sentence gives important timing information about entertainment events. The show could be a movie, play, concert, or TV program. Starts at 8 specifies the beginning time. This information helps people plan their schedule and arrive on time. Repeat, the show starts at 8. Sentence 118. I had so much fun last night. This sentence expresses enjoyment about a past experience. Had so much fun shows you really enjoyed whatever you did. Last night specifies when the enjoyable experience happened. Sharing positive experiences spreads good feelings and often leads to stories about what made the experience fun. Repeat. I had so much fun last night. Sentence 119. Do you have any hobbies? This question asks about someone's personal interests and activities. Hobbies are activities people do for pleasure in their free time. This question helps you learn what someone enjoys doing. Hobbies reveal personality and can lead to finding shared interests or learning about new activities. Repeat. Do you have any hobbies? Sentence 120. Let's do something fun today. This suggestion expresses a desire to have an enjoyable experience. Let's do something fun is an invitation to engage in entertainment or leisure activities together. It shows enthusiasm for shared experiences. This open-ended suggestion allows the other person to contribute ideas about what they would enjoy. Repeat. Let's do something fun today. Section 9. Weather and environment. Sentences 120-135. Weather is one of the most common conversation topics in English-speaking cultures. These sentences will help you discuss current conditions, make plans based on weather, and have natural small talk conversations. Sentence 121. It's a beautiful day today. This sentence expresses appreciation for pleasant weather conditions. Beautiful day usually means sunny, comfortable temperature, and clear skies. Weather comments are friendly and help start conversations with almost anyone. This positive comment often makes people feel happier and more optimistic about their day. Repeat. It's a beautiful day today. Sentence 122. I think it's going to rain. This sentence expresses a prediction about future weather. I think shows this is your opinion, not a definite fact. Going to rain predicts precipitation in the near future. Weather predictions help people plan activities and prepare for changing conditions. Repeat. I think it's going to rain. Sentence 123. It's really cold outside. This sentence describes current temperature conditions. Really cold emphasizes how low the temperature feels. Outside specifies that you're talking about outdoor conditions, not indoor temperature. Temperature comments help people understand what to expect and how to dress appropriately. Repeat. It's really cold outside. Sentence 124. The weather is perfect for a picnic. This sentence connects weather conditions to possible activities. Perfect for a picnic means the weather conditions are ideal for eating outdoors. This type of comment often leads to making plans. Connecting weather to activities helps people think about how to enjoy the day. Repeat. The weather is perfect for a picnic. Sentence 125. forgot my umbrella. This sentence explains a practical problem related to weather preparation. Forgot my umbrella means you didn't remember to bring protection against rain. It often explains why you might get wet. People often share these kinds of practical problems, and others might offer to share their umbrellas. Repeat, I forgot my umbrella. Sentence 126. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. This sentence shares weather forecast information. Supposed to be means predicted to be or expected to be. Weather forecasts help people plan future activities. Sharing forecast information helps others prepare for tomorrow's conditions. Repeat, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Sentence 127. I love this weather. This sentence expresses strong positive feelings about current conditions. Love this weather shows genuine enjoyment of whatever the weather is like right now. The exclamation point shows enthusiasm. Expressing love for weather is contagious and often makes others appreciate the conditions more. Repeat, I love this weather. Sentence 128. It's too hot to go outside. This sentence explains how extreme weather affects your activities. Too hot to go outside means the temperature is uncomfortably high for outdoor activities. It explains why you might prefer to stay indoors. This type of comment validates other people's discomfort with extreme temperatures. Repeat, it's too hot to go outside. Sentence 129. The sun is really bright today. This sentence describes specific weather conditions. Really bright emphasizes how intense the sunlight is. This observation might explain why people are squinting or wearing sunglasses. Bright sun comments often lead to discussions about sunglasses, sun protection, or outdoor plans. Repeat, the sun is really bright today. Sentence 130. I hope the weather stays nice. This sentence expresses a wish about future weather conditions. Hope the weather stays nice means you want current pleasant conditions to continue. It shows appreciation for good weather. Weather hopes are common when people have outdoor plans or just want to continue enjoying pleasant conditions. Repeat, I hope the weather stays nice. Sentence 131. It looks like a storm is coming. This sentence makes an observation about approaching weather changes. Looks like a storm is coming means you can see signs that bad weather is approaching. Dark clouds, wind, or changing air pressure might indicate this. Storm warnings help people prepare by bringing in outdoor items or changing their plans. Repeat, it looks like a storm is coming. Sentence 132. The temperature dropped overnight. This sentence describes a change in weather conditions. Temperature dropped means it became colder. Overnight specifies when this change happened while people were sleeping. Temperature change observations help explain why the day feels different from yesterday. Repeat, temperature dropped overnight. Sentence 133. I need to dress warmly today. This sentence explains how weather affects your clothing choices. Dress warmly means wear clothes that will keep you comfortable in cold weather. It shows practical planning for weather conditions. Clothing comments related to weather are common and help others think about their own preparation. Repeat. I need to dress warmly today. Sentence 134. The wind is really strong. This sentence describes specific weather conditions that affect comfort and activities. Really strong emphasizes how powerful the wind is. Strong wind can make it difficult to walk, hold umbrellas, or enjoy outdoor activities. Wind observations help people understand why their hair is messy or why they're having trouble with lightweight objects. Repeat. The wind is really strong. Sentence 135. What a nice breeze. This sentence expresses appreciation for pleasant air movement. Nice breeze means gentle, comfortable wind that feels refreshing. The exclamation shows you're enjoying this natural condition. Breeze appreciation often makes people more aware of pleasant sensations they might have overlooked. Repeat. What a nice breeze. Section 10. Technology and communication. Sentences 130-150. Technology is part of everyone's daily life now. These final sentences will help you discuss phones, computers, internet, and digital communication in natural English. Sentence 136. My phone battery is dying. Sentence 137. Can you send me that link? This request asks someone to share a website address with you. Send me that link means transmit the URL through text, email, or another digital method. Links help people find specific information online. Sharing links is a common way people help each other find useful information. Repeat. Can you send me that link? Sentence 138. I need to check my email. This sentence explains a common daily task. Check my email means look at new messages in your electronic mailbox. This might explain why you need to use your phone or computer. Email checking is a regular activity that most people understand and respect. Repeat. I need to check my email. Sentence 139. The Wi-Fi isn't working. This sentence identifies a common technology problem. Wi-Fi isn't working means the wireless internet connection is not functioning properly. This affects your ability to use internet services. Wi-Fi problems are universal frustrations that everyone can relate to. Repeat. The Wi-Fi isn't working. Sentence 140. Could you take a picture of us? This request asks someone to photograph you and others. Take a picture of us means use a camera, usually a phone camera, to capture an image. This is common when people want to remember a special moment. Most people are happy to help take photos for others especially tourists or people celebrating. Repeat. Could you take a picture of us? Sentence 141. I posted it on social media. This sentence explains where you shared information or photos. Posted it on social media means you uploaded content to platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. This might explain how people can see your updates. Social media sharing is a common way people communicate about their lives and experiences. Repeat. I posted it on social media. Sentence 142. My computer is running slowly. This sentence describes a frustrating technology problem. Running slowly means the computer is operating more slowly than normal. This affects productivity and can be very annoying. Computer performance problems are common experiences that most people can understand and sympathize with. Repeat. My computer is running slowly. Sentence 143. Do you have a charger I can borrow? This question asks to temporarily use someone's device charger. Charger I can borrow means a power cable you can use and then return. Dead device batteries are common problems requiring this kind of help. Most people carry phone chargers and are willing to share them temporarily. Repeat. Do you have a charger I can borrow? Sentence 144. I'll text you when I get there. This sentence makes a promise about future communication. Text you means send a short message to your phone. When I get there specifies the timing upon arrival at a destination. This type of communication promise helps people coordinate and reduces worry about timing. Repeat. I'll text you when I get there. Sentence 145. The internet is down. This sentence describes a service disruption. Internet is down means the network connection is not working at all. This affects all online activities, including work, entertainment, and communication. Internet outages are major disruptions that affect everyone in the area. Repeat. The internet is down. Sentence 146. I need to update my apps. This sentence describes a maintenance task for digital devices. Update my apps means download newer versions of software applications. Regular updates improve security and add new features. App maintenance is a common task that keeps devices working properly and securely. Repeat. I need to update my apps. Sentence 147. Can you help me set this up? This request asks for assistance with technology configuration. Help me set this up means assist with installing, configuring, or preparing a device or service to work properly. Technology setup can be confusing, and people often need help from more experienced users. Repeat. Can you help me set this up? Sentence 148. I forgot my password. This sentence explains a common access problem. Forgot my password means you can't remember the secret code needed to access an account or device. This prevents you from logging in to services. Password problems are universal frustrations in the digital age. Repeat, I forgot my password. Sentence 149. Let me Google that for you. This sentence offers to search for information online. Google that means use the Google search engine to find information. This is a helpful offer when someone asks a question that can be answered online. Helping people find information online is a common way to assist others. Repeat, let me Google that for you. Sentence 150. Thanks for calling. This sentence expresses gratitude